Howdy folks, it's Alter here and welcome back to Eternia SMP, the best place on the planet to play Minecraft 1.17 until 1.18 is out, and then we will 1.18 this place. But anyway, I'm just taking a sneak peek of something I want to do later. Look at all these horses. Jeez. So many horses. Anyway, let's hop into first person and let's get this show on the road. Let's think about what we can do back here. Hey, buddies. Let me see those sunglasses. There they are. That's funny. All right, let's see. Oh, yeah. I also need to get a cloud pack. A lot of people watching YouTube have custom clouds, and I used to have custom cloud. I just can't remember what I used. Oh, as part of my heavy shaders. Other people use these exact shaders that I'm using, and they have realistic clouds. I gotta get on that, too. Anyway, we're going to talk about the train station again. I did some work. There's a sneak preview over there if you want to look at it. I totally redid it, the top anyway, since the last video. So let's head down there. I just wanted to show you from above. And I have 2 shulker boxes full of stuff. I've been spending quite a bit of time preparing for this episode. Let me turn down the personal volume. That is super loud. I redid the top of this thing. It looks amazing. It looks gorgeous. I'm super happy with it. So let me walk through what I did, and then we will work on it, the inside. Hopefully get the inside totally done in this episode. That's my plan. There'll probably be a few days of real life, or a few different real life days to get this done. But my frame rate acting weird again. Holy cow! When I did this, when I was building this out myself, it was in the like 56 to 60. Now we're below 30. Why so inconsistent? I don't think it's my shaders. 32. Here are the old shaders. Okay, look at that. It's 50. Oh no, it's back down 37. But look at the anti-aliasing out there. See how awful that is? The anti-aliasing. But we got in the 40s. Here are the fancy fast. We're at 48, but we still the anti-aliasing is really awful. See? Unless it's always like that, I didn't notice. And 39, 38, these are the fancy ones. See how the anti-aliasing is not a problem? See how smooth that is out there? That's why I love these shaders. It is so silky smooth. 38, okay, so it is the shaders killing our frame rates, but whatever, who cares? I have my Minecraft so decked out that it actually takes more horsepower than Flight Simulator. Who would have thought? Anyway, let me walk through what I did while it's still daylight, and then we'll finish this place. So first, if I cut off the top that I did in the previous episode, and I brought my yellow framing all the way around, and then I just filled in with glass, and I think it looks awesome. I'm super duper happy with it, to be honest. I love it, and I love how the anti-aliasing is great out there too. Anyway, I love it so much. We'll see when the sun comes back over in the next day here how nice that looks. And then I did some cladding down, which I will talk about after I sleep. But I brought the cladding in to the into the train station a little bit. We'll talk about it here in a second. What was that? All right, just like that we slept. All right, so I brought the yellow framing around, filled in with glass. I love how it looks now. It's not what I expected it to be like when I was planning this in my head, but I love how it looks. Like, really nice. I brought in the cladding from the mountain over to the front, see, and then we connected to the front, and then I brought some of the brown cladding down into the train station, and then this white up there is because of that. And here's my glass where you can see out, which I had planned originally. I'm super happy about that. And these gates are going to change, by the way. That was, I'll explain what that's all about in a minute. But up here, I dug it back a little bit and re-terraformed it so it looks completely natural, but I actually brought this down 4 levels so I could get the top and then the glass in here. So you can't even tell I brought it down. I'm so proud of myself for that. A little bit of fall damage, yep. And then you might be wondering, why did I bring the blue or the cyan terracotta in instead of the white? Well, first, if I brought all the white down, it'd be way too much cladding, way too much of a good thing. In fact, this is a bit much here, but that's going to stay. This blue, this cyan, if you recall, comes from the slime farm. If you remember, if you go down there to the bottom, it's all cyan there. That's where this comes from. So I'm like, I'm going to bring it up into the train station. Plus, there's going to be so many decorations and things, it's not going to look weird. So I know all the different colors kind of look weird and chaotic, but they're not. The yellow is the framing, the brown is the cladding coming in, the white is the cladding coming around the mountain. It looks like I'm missing some there from this angle, but I'm not. I might change that later, but for right now, I'm not missing any cladding up there. It's just the angle we're at. It comes around like this, and then a little bit like this, and then it was dug out to see the light, and then the blue, the cyan, is going to be all covered up decoration. Anyway, so what else happened in here? Well, this is dug out because I think I'm going to put paintings in here in these 3 spots. I think. I hope nothing can... Gosh, which one is it? This one? I'm hoping nothing can spawn. It's this one, yeah. Nothing can spawn in here. Granted, once we update to 118, it's going to have to be... No, it's supposed to be this whole big thing, dude. Why won't it fill it in big? Don't we have big ones? Wait a second. Wait, maybe the big ones are bigger than that. Anyway, when we upgrade to 118, that's the one I wanted. I'm hoping that... Come on. You can get in there, right? That's not what I wanted either. That the lighting from around here that I'm going to have like hanging off and stuff will make this light level higher than 0. But I'm also hoping that having a painting in here makes it unspawnable too. Alright, that was a very clumsy way of saying that. Story of all my videos. Alright, you are not what I wanted. So let's get my torch. Can't get my torch. If I go like this, can I get my torch? Thank you. Alright, let's try that again. See if we can get the painting that we want. There we go. That one's nice. Can't really see it back there, but whatever. So you get the idea, right? It's either not going to be spawnable at all because there's a painting, or my other lighting I use will make it so not spawnable anyway. Oh my gosh, I'm watching my email. I'm waiting for an email from somebody, so I'm really distracted. I'm sorry. Okay, I swear. Okay, maybe there just aren't paintings that size. Because I swear that that's a painting size. Anyway, let's put this back in and try this again. I don't want the whole episode to be me trying to do those giant paintings. There we go. No, that's not it either. You know what I'm talking about, right? Yeah, that one, like that. That's what I wanted. There we go. Okay, that was weird. I don't know what took me so long. Anyway, that's one thing I wanted to do. This is not going to have paintings. That'd be too much. It's going to have like trees and water features. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put down my shulker boxes, and we're going to start building right away. This is how this is going to work. Let's take out these, and I'll show you. Oh yeah, I also made some observers just because it's a texture I made that I've never used. So I'm like, maybe I can find an excuse to just put an observer as decoration. I don't know. The first thing we're going to do is we're going to dig up our rail here. And I'm going to actually sink this down a level. Let's take this up for now until I actually build this out. I'm going to sink it down a level so there's going to be like a step going down to the rail because I want it to be sunken, right? Like if you think like subways in New York or any train platform, you actually are... Oh, that was hilarious. Not really, but it was. If you think of any train platform, right, it's dug down. So we actually have to dig down another level, don't we? Because this, well, no. Okay. We're not going to go down another level. We need this another level because this needs to be gravel. So let's watch out for that hole that I had here. There it is. I guess it's to the right. Doesn't matter. Alright, so this is going to be gravel, except that's going to be stone because that's going to go down. So gravel, where did you go? This one is going to go down there, so that's going to be something else. Wow, my volume is loud, sorry. Hopefully that's not bleeding through. And we'll put rail on top of it. Of course, we're going to have powered rails at some point. Let's actually put a power rail in here maybe. And then I guess, well, I was going to put the power under the rail, but then you can't use gravel, right? Because the gravel will fall. No, I could put it over the thing, right? I think if I put the thing down first, and then this, we're going to talk about this later. That has to be fixed. Let me try something. If I go like this, let's take that back. If I put the torch in here, like that, and then can I put gravel on top of that? It'll stay. Oh, I can. And then that. Oh, that'll work. Okay. So normally I have my power exposed, but I decided for this I don't want to. We are going to come back and do what was I going to say? Jeez. The powered rails in a minute. I just want to lay this out first. There's my hole. I really got to just fill this in, don't I? How far back does my hole go? I don't know. There. And then I'll tell you how this is going to work. So let me get my stuff in here and you will see, because if I talk through this whole thing, it's going to be a 3-hour episode. So I'll be right back. I'll show you what I'm doing instead of blabbing through it incoherently. And here we go. Finish filling this in. Oh, use my sneak key to get, what did I do? I like double clicked into something. That'll do it. Anyway, I don't know yet exactly what my tunnel is going to look like. Like, you know, I'm going to have powered under the rails. Like I said, it's going to be 3 by 3 or 4 and rail or fences maybe. I don't know, but tunnels, I don't know yet. Alrighty, so that's what it's going to look like, right? Steps to get down, and then that's just flat because that's no access. But this side would be the same thing. Steps to get down to the rail, blah, blah, blah. That's how the rails are going to work. So now you got to figure out where I want the power. But let's get this detector rail in here. And I already tested this. It's going to work just fine. I tested it in my personal creative world. So we need some regular rail. And we need my stone stuff. Well, I should put fences in the sides, make it look a little neater here. So now we're actually blocked in, and the detector rail will open for us. If we didn't do that, then if we only had the top one, we could go through it, even if it were straight. If we were straight, we couldn't have the bottom one. So therefore, it will look like we're blocked in, but we're really not, and it throws off the aesthetic. This I'll fix later. Like if I'm going to put stone under there, for example, which I probably will, so let's do it right now. Then I'll figure out how that's going to be when I work it out. Let's see, let's put you in here for now. And there we go. So you get the idea, right? So when the minecart goes over, bam, it opens up for us. It actually will open up the other way too. So let's try that, I guess. It's going to dump us into the water, I think. Let's put you back too. All right. We don't have any powered rails here. Let's just throw it here. Let's just get going. It'll open. It'll let us through. The top one doesn't matter. And then we're going to dump us in the water. And we're going to take fall damage, which is hilarious. But you get the idea. Now let's come back up. How can we get up there the easiest way? All the way over here, I guess. Like this. Can I jump that? Can I jump this? Can I jump this? There we go. And then if we put the minecart back on wherever it went, like this, put the minecart there, let's hop in, and it's open going this way too. Yep, see? Ta-da. Alrighty, so it works perfectly. Whoa, a little aggressive there. It works perfectly fine. Again, the top one is just for decoration. The bottom one matters, and it has to drop down in order for the bottom one to be able to be that close and matter. Make sense? I've said it 3 different ways now. And then this will be our start of our nice bridge going out to whatever, to our switch behind the mountain. This one's going to drop down, but this one, when it drops down, is just going to keep going down, because this one is either going to skim across water or go under the water. Alrighty, so I am 20 minutes into recording, and we are just getting started. And I wanted to decorate this entire thing in one episode. So I'm going to start decorating. I'm going to do the other line now. I'll show it to you. Then we're going to start decorating together. It just might be a long episode. I don't know. But the last thing then, this tunnel. I don't know how I'm going to do this tunnel yet. This will have a detector rail too in the middle of it somewhere, either at the end of the tunnel. I wanted to put one in right here, detector rail meaning with gates, but then I'd have to drop it down right here. So I haven't decided yet if I'm going to actually do that or do it somewhere else. That'll be when I do the tunnel, which is not part of this project. Okay, I'm going to work on my other... Nope, no I'm not. I'm going to put in powered rail. Shoot, I should... One more thing. I should show you how this is going to actually work. So let's put in a powered rail here. And put in a powered rail here. But in the middle is where people board. It's going to be a powered rail with a button, so that it actually will stop you. If you come in full speed, it'll actually stop you no matter what. Then you have to push the button and kind of nudge yourself to get going. It's a simplified version of like a stopping point, just for aesthetics. So I'm going to put that in, show you how this works, and give myself a break from talking. I'll be right back. Alright, let me quickly show you how this will work. So let's say you are coming in, you're coming in hot, right? You're coming around, blah 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 blah. It'll stop you no matter what. You hit go, and you push the direction you want to go, and bam, there you go. And we're gonna take damage. Ooh, that's hilarious. Why is that so funny to me? I don't understand, but it is super funny. And then same thing if you're going this way, you're coming in hot. Boom, and boom, it stops you. And oh, I'm bored, you want to keep going, you just hit the way you want to go. Bam. Oh gosh, no, get out. No, no. It bumped me back. Okay. Anyway, you get the idea. Super simple. And then there'll be fencing here. You know, when people walk in, it'll guide you to the loading platform, or maybe I'll have a different color ground or something where the loading platform is, so that people know this is where you get on and off. Very, very simple. All right, let me do some work in here, and I will give you an update when I'm done, because right now I'm just talking, and it's very long, and I haven't gotten very far. See you in a little bit. All right, so as I work this, I'm going to talk through it, because my process is kind of chaotic for me. I've redone this like 5 or 6 times now, and I had blocks, and I had fences, and I had fences over steps, and then I have just steps and whatever. So I had blocks with fences. It was so claustrophobic I couldn't handle it. So we're back to steps. I got rid of the rails, or the fences, which I don't even think you saw. And I'm just working on a path that will guide people. I wanted to use fences to queue people up and line them up, but it's just too claustrophobic. So we're going to use the decorations, like the path system here, to get people to go where they're supposed to go. And then hopefully they will not run out of the tracks, I guess. So it's been quite, I spent over an hour looking at my recording. I left the recording running, but I didn't show it to you guys. It's been over an hour of me just figuring out how I want to do this. So this is what we're going to do. And then this is going to work great for my tunnels, because you can't spawn on rails and you can't spawn on stairs. So unless they change those rules, the tunnels can be dark whenever I run into a tunnel. But then if there's a bridge, there'll be fences because it's a bridge. Or maybe not, because a lot of train bridges don't have fences. So anyway, we have a sunken rail that isn't claustrophobic. We have a path system that kind of guides you to where to put your cart. And then my observer, just because I made the texture and I've never used it, it's non-functional. Local trains only, left and right. And then this one, I actually have to get something under here. Come on. There you go. This one is where you'll board. I have to change this yet. You'll board here and then welcome to Tall Turtle's home, because you arrive this way, then you leave this way as well, right? So and again, I don't know what the observer's not functional. I don't know what it would even do. I don't think it's going to interrupt this, like go in front of it, turns on the rail. No. Okay. Wait, if I put a cart down, it's not gonna do the observer, is it? Because then my cart will take off. No. Okay. No. Okay, good. Alrighty. Am I stuck? I'm stuck. There we go. And then we have take a cart, leave a cart. I'm not going to have a fancy collection system. I have done that before. I did that on Survivorcraft, where you make a collection system for your carts. We're not doing that. How did I do this? There's actually a stair there. What if I went like this? Then you can like walk into your cart nicely. Does that look cool? Does that look dumb? That might work actually. Anyway, You can have like a fancy collection system if you want to. This is actually going to go out because there's going to be a queue here. Like I would use like a cactus to collect it. And then some people go farther and they'll do a thing where you actually, what am I doing? If I want that to be a queue, how am I going to work this? Yeah, if I want this to be queued up. Anyway, you can have a collection system where you stop and it collects your cart for you, and then it puts it over into a dispenser, and then when you walk on a plate, it dispenses you a cart and you hop in. We could do that. I don't know if I really have room for that, but I'm not going to do that anyway, so it doesn't matter. But it is something you can do. This is just going to be a simple take a cart, leave a cart, whatever, and then you plop it down, you hit the button, and you go home to the main line, or you take your cart, and that's why it's in between the paths here. You take your cart and you dump it on here, you get in and you push the button, and then you look or nudge whichever way you want to go, and then that's the way you'll go. So right now I'm just figuring out my path system that will guide people, right? You walk in, and you'll see the different kind of path. Oh, this brings me to here. We're not going to have a queue for local trains. And then this path will bring you here, which will have a queue for trains. Not a big queue, but just big enough that multiple people can wait in line for the next train. And the reason why is because local trains will be so common, you just hop on the local train and go. But if you, these are the wrong ones, but if you want the main line, you gotta wait for the train. So there's gonna be a queue for that. Just haven't decided how I'm going to lay it out yet. Let me figure that out, and I'll be back in a moment. And then as I build this, of course, I'm gonna throw in some of my like broken tiles, right? All right, so you walk in, do the path, take a cart, leave a cart, path leads to it, and then you follow the path, and it brings you to there. Let's get rid of some of this. It's kind of hard to see this with the sun coming through the glass, but how was that? Was it Chicago? Was I at Chicago where it was very similar, where you couldn't even see the ground because the sun coming through the glass was so bright. So anyway, there's your path there. Did I miss one? Did I miss one of these? Nope. I just have these decorative stone, just, I don't know, just threw it in there because I found it, and I have it. Don't I have more? I do. Good. There you go. So this is all done up to here, and through here, and through here, and now we're going to be done up to here. Ooh, what should I put under that glass? Should I put terracotta under the glass? No, that'd be too much. Maybe we'll leave it, well, let's see. Should we put this under it? No, I don't like how it's the same as the floor. I guess we can put that under it. Alright, so we're going to get this half done. I just need way more than that. Oh my gosh, I need more supplies, I think. Yep. Actually, we'll do this too right away. Alright, I think I have what I need. Yeah. I'm a little bit tired. I have one of my fibromyalgia spells where I get... Fatigue is one way to put it, but that's just part of it. But I get these weird head things going on. But I'm going to keep working through this, pushing through like normal. Hopefully I stay awake, literally. Alright, let's see. So I want to do something like this with some tables. No. With some tables in between. There we go. I'll go like that. I made room for 4 tables. I think I made 4 tables. Let's see what I got here. And I'll try to keep talking while I do this, even though I'm having a hard time here. I'm struggling a little bit. Alright, let's see here. 3. There's that. And they're not facing, I didn't make them facing it, because I didn't want to. I was gonna put seating on this side too. but that might get a little bit crowded. Whoops. Is that a little bit too crowded? That's a little bit too crowded. So let's not put seating there. We're going to keep the fence there, though. That makes sense in my mind. Maybe what we'll do is we'll have a single seat and a single table there. Or should I put over here? I wasn't going to put anything over here. We are. Okay, so there's going to be a single seat there, because weird stuff like that exists. And then we're going to put some seating here, although I originally said I wasn't going to do anything on this wall. But we will put something here. There we go. Looking good. All right. Actually, this one, maybe we will actually have it face the thing. But then if I put one here, it's going to make it turn right. Yeah. Actually, that's not so bad. That's not so bad. Okay, so we'll do that there. We're not going to do that over here, though. Okay, so this side, except for lighting, is done, right? So you walk in, you go this way. It's done. Simple seating. Oh wait, no, it's not done. I was gonna do a water feature here. There we go. We're gonna go like this, and like that, and take out the block, and then put the fence here, right? Because the fence won't go there, right? Because there's a trapdoor there. Yeah. Then I think we can fill it in with water, right? If we do it right and not hit the trapdoor. Can I jump? I can. Oh, that didn't work. What? Well, how come you don't see my water? Where do you see it? Was that a shader thing or is that a mistake? Because my water disappeared in there. That's not how that works. I've done this before. On Survivor Craft, I made several of these exactly like this. Okay, well that's too big just to leave sit there like a garbage bin, so we're not going to do that. That was really strange. Yeah, I don't know what to say about that. Okay, well this side of it is done. And then you just come in here, you put your cart down and you go. And you go ways. Alright, this side, we're going to do a little bit of something. I did not bring scaffolding, but we're going to... Oh my gosh, I'm having one of my... I call them spells. Generically, people would call them tired spells, but like I said, it's more than that. It's different than that. And tired and fatigue, it's weird. I can't describe it. It's horrible. But anyway, I want to fight through. So I wanted to have some growth here. So what we do is we bone meal the heck out of it. And if you know the pattern, you can actually force it to go places. Then what I do is I'll go like this and I'll shear it. And then I'll shear it again. Now we've got more. Alrighty. And then, let's see. I don't want too much. I just want to be like, oh, they better clean up there. Actually, I don't think I want to put any here because that's pretty clean as it is. We need more than that though. Right? We can't just have... That's better. Again, I don't want it much. I just want to be subtle, so people probably won't even notice unless they've like watched this video. They won't even notice it's there. Just a little bit that it's seeping in through the corner because like the caulking is bad or something. This is too clean. This is too clean. But in the corner, something might be happening. So that's all we're gonna do on that wall. The middle, let's just move these things out of the way here, and then we'll get the middle done. Alright, so we'll fill in the middle with our regular flooring. And then, actually let's change this up a little bit here. Put this in here and I'll show you what we're doing and why we're doing it this way. Oh, I forgot this little row here. There we go. In the middle, we're going to put some seating. I guess. Like this. And let's actually do this. Like that. There we go. And that'll stay flat. No, let's make that curve too. Oh, now with the bow. Alrighty. Did our pigman friend come up? We had a pigman behind us. He did not make his way all the way over here. Okay. Alright, so now this is done. So this is seating. Now obviously the only way to board there is from over there. But we're going to keep it open. Otherwise it's just way too claustrophobic to put in more rails or more fences, so people just have to be careful when they get up and walk that they don't fall onto the tracks. Okie dokie. Your safety is your own responsibility. That's one idea to look at it. One way to look at it. Here we could put in fences, but again, that might make it kind of claustrophobic. I guess we could try. I already have some. We can try and see how it looks, I guess. They have to be here because I don't want. If you put them over there, it looks like they're floating, right? Because, yeah, and it's too claustrophobic when you're on the rail. I already did all that off camera. I experimented with all that. Is this too claustrophobic? Maybe not. I think we'll do that. For that side, we'll do it. I kind of wish we could do it here. But again, it looks like they're floating on the rails. I mean, they're floating on the steps. And I do want steps there, so. I also want a waterfall. I think the waterfall's going to go over there. That's why it's moldy, maybe. Let's put the tree here. Like that, maybe? That's kind of a big tree, but whatever. Okay, so it's not symmetrical. That's on purpose. I mean, it kind of is, but there's a few things in there, if you look, that are not symmetrical. Again, on purpose. I think that's okay. No. Hey, dude. Got anything I might want? I don't know. What's that? Deep slate copper ore. Blast furnace. Oh, cool. Prismarine. Nautilus shell. Nope, don't care. Bye. Okay, from here the tree looks really good. With that one block that's wrong. In air quotes, wrong. It looks really good. I'm going to keep the tree the way it is. I kind of wanted it to go all the way to the ceiling. But I think it looks good because then the mold is coming through, right? Okay, I think that's fine not to go. The oak one we're going to do, though, is going to be all the way to the top. Like that, and then like that. It's only going to go straight down, isn't it? Well, it's going to spread. There, it's spreading. Okay, good. I was just hoping it would spread higher up. Like, spread up here, maybe? Oh, that's what I'll do. I'll put in another one. There we go. That's nice. And it's contained. It goes that way a little bit. Actually, you know what? Know what I can do. Hopefully it doesn't change it. There we go. That looks good. Then flowers will go here. Alright, so we got some flowers. There we go. That looks better. Right? Yeah, that looks better. Oh my gosh, they scared me, even though I'm expecting to see them. Alright, let's get the oak tree going, which is going to be over here. And this one might have branches even, if I'm brave enough to try it. Kind of lopsided, but that's because I have a branch there, right? Yeah, good. I'm very happy with that. Okay, so what is left? Getting rid of the stuff we don't need here. We need some water features, so we do need that gravel back. We're done with that. I want to make use of that trapdoor somehow. Although I'm not totally sure I'm going to do that. And we got to put our lighting up. So let's see here. First of all, where do we want a water feature? Right next to it, actually. How about that? Right there. And then bam. And then it should be contained. I'm sure it would have been contained anyway, but I just want to be careful. There we go. Very nice. Now I could put terracotta down there, but I want this to look like it wore it away, right? It's kind of worn away. Okay, we have to do lights, except I want 1 or 2 fences. I'll show you why in a second here. Alright, let's do a light here. That is actually sticking out. Why? Why not? I think that has to be higher. Everything, it's a good idea, but it all has to be higher. So let's destroy this. We'll go down and get the parts in a minute, don't worry. Alright, let's put it on the yellow since that's like the frame of the whole thing. There we go. What do we got for block light? Does it come down here? Block light. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Oh, the lanterns are screwing me up. I mean, the torches are screwing me up. Well, let's see here. Let's get rid of you. Okay, that's all of them. That's all of them. There's one down there. Get rid of you. 2. Okay. There we go. And things can spawn there, but who cares? Okay, so what do we got for block light? We go all the way to here. First, let's put you back. We're at 0, so things can spawn here. So we're going to need a lantern on that frame. And it's 1, 2 lower, so just... How many down? So we got 1, 2, 3 lower. So no chains on that one? That doesn't make sense. Let's do just one chain just for aesthetics. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Poor guy, did he lose his llamas in the lava? Oh no, this is gonna be our screenshot, dude. Selfie time. So many people noticed in the thumbnail that the dude's back there. Alright, let's quickly get this done, because it's almost nighttime. And I forgot where we needed this. We needed this in one of the corners. Shoot, which corner was it? Doesn't really matter, because this corner right here. Alright, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. 3 chains to make a level. And a light. Right? Is that what I said? That's what I'm doing anyway. Is that level? I think it's 1 too low, but let's see. Nope, that's level. Alright, awesome. So I think that means everything is at least 1 or above. I think. If I have like one spot where something spawns, and I'll fix it later. But all the spawnable surfaces... yep, even in here it's good. So all the spawnable surfaces, it's above 0, which is exactly what we want. Okay, I think that means we're done with the train station. I can't believe it. How long have I been talking about building the train station? A year or something? I don't know, but we got it done. My next thing to do now is dig down to get to the main line, which hasn't been built yet, and then dig around my base, and I'll do that on camera and off camera. But it's getting dark. I'm gonna go to bed in real life and in game, and I'll see you next time.